you need to take more time looking. Like, I don't know, like you're thinking.
Alright guys, what's up? New video time. Okay, this video is going to be kind of an introduction because I noticed in my other videos that I didn't even say my name or where I'm at or anything like that. So my name is Josh and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. And I was actually born in Kentucky, but it's right across the river from Cincinnati, northern Kentucky, so it's the greater Cincinnati area. Cincinnati is in a flyover state, Ohio, which a lot of people don't really make any effort to come to, and a lot of people make an effort to get out of. And Cincinnati, you know, it's not a terrible city. I kind of like it. It's not a bad city at all. I'd probably say the worst aspects of the city aren't really of the city. It's really more of the area. This part of the country, the Midwest, is really an armpit as far as weather goes. It's just like a sweaty butthole in the summer, and then an ice block in the winter. I think this winter, or this February at least, we had, I don't know if we had more than 3 or 4 days or a week over 30 degrees. It was below freezing every single day. And in the summertime, it hits triple digits every year just about. I think maybe the year before last, we had a week straight where it was over 100 degrees. And, you know, so that's the primary drawback, I think, of this part of the country is that you get all 4 seasons and you can get them all in 1 week. You know, there's a colloquialism around here that's like, if you don't like the weather in Ohio, just wait. Because implying it's going to change pretty quickly. Right now it's spring, and as you can see, a lot of my videos I'm inside because it's just raining. It's raining all the time. It rains probably 3 or 4 days a week for the last month, and it's raining right now, so it's just dismal. The spring is pretty brief. It lasts like 3 weeks before it gets too fucking hot, and then the fall, which is my favorite, you know, weather where you can wear shorts during the day, but at night you can wear a sweatshirt. It's the best. It lasts like an hour and a half before it's cold. So that's kind of, after I've railed on Cincinnati now for about the last few minutes, the good things about Cincinnati is that it's actually a lot more, I would say, affluent than you would imagine. I guess a lot of people think that the Midwest is a bunch of, you know, sticks and hillbillies and all that shit, but it's actually pretty cool. It's not as liberal as, say, like Columbus, Ohio, but it's got a nice balance, you know. When you have, like, your city council and your politicians disagree, that's a good thing. You want that. I don't want a rubber stamp, you know, where everything goes through in either direction, you know, whether it's conservative or liberal or any of those things. Too much of one thing is bad, so it's pretty good even mix. And you know, I like when our local politicians argue about stuff, so it's pretty cool. But I think most people will get the impression that it's really either really conservative or it's kind of hillbilly-ish, but it's not really at all. Another cool thing about the city is that we're kind of like in the little foothills of the Appalachians, so it's very hilly. There's a lot of, you know, differing topography around, and it makes it cool because when they build new things in the city, they pretty much have to build them downtown, like on the river. So it makes the downtown like pretty cool, and there's like a lot of stuff going on now, especially over the last 4 or 5 years. They've really built it up. But yeah, that kind of makes it to where not everything is so spread out. I compare it a lot to Columbus because I work in Columbus and I live here. And Columbus is technically a larger city, but it's not impressive as far as the way it looks because it's flat as hell, and it's just everything is so spread out. The downtown is all spread out, and and like it just makes it look like just a giant bunch of flat suburbs all pushed together. So I think in Ohio, Cincinnati probably has the most impressive skyline, at least. And I don't know, I like it. I'm also probably a little bit defensive because I was born here. It's also pretty cool that we have 2 professional sports teams, even though they're both garbage. The Bengals had a chance probably the last 3 or 4 years, but we've reached the ceiling with Andy Dalton and Marvin Lewis. And the Reds, their window closed after last season. So this season, it's over for them. I can tell that this light is making it look like I have a silver tooth. I wish I had a silver tooth. I look like Joe Pesci in Home Alone. He had a gold tooth, I think. Oh well. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this one kind of introducing myself, and where I'm at, what city I live in, for now. Alright guys, that's all for this.